Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be encountering Oxygen Not Included. Now, you might have heard of this or you might not have. It is in my top 10 simulation games to watch in 2017, and it just this very day, less than or maybe about 12 hours ago, it went into alpha. You can buy into it, it's on Steam. And Oxygen Not Included is by Klei Entertainment. Klei Entertainment, the creators of Don't Starve. Now, this is sort of Don't Starve in space, but it's a bit more on the base management side. Less, it's still got survival elements, but it's less on the roaming around survival stuff and more about the base building, base management, stuff like that. And I'm very interested to check it out because Don't Starve evolved into this amazing game with so much content. And I never really got into Don't Starve early on, and it was a bit difficult for me to get into it a bit later when there was so much content. But Oxygen Not Included, there's a lot of stuff that's not in the game yet. If you're wondering what the development roadmap is like, it's down in the description down below. The development roadmap, what Klei Entertainment is looking to add to the game over the coming months, year, I don't know. It's all up for discussion and change. Anyway, here's welcome to Oxygen Not Included. It is an alpha. There's probably bugs and all sorts of stuff like that. Enjoy your time in deep space. Okay, thanks for the heads up. And here's the main menu. And as with all of my gamer encounters, if you are watching this on the YouTube video, there's going to be an eye icon in the top right corner for you to vote on what you think of Oxygen Not Included. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just okay? You let me know. And also, special announcement, I just started a Discord server. That's right, a Discord server because, well, for you guys in chat right now, chat and comments are two very different sort of interactions, right? YouTube has comments, Twitter is more like comments, Facebook is comments. Chat is a bit more free-flowing, it's a bit more casual, it's a bit more, well, it's less permanent, and some of the best stuff you guys have ever said has been in chat. And the problem with live streaming chat is it's gone. Well, on YouTube anyway. On Twitch, it records chat now, but I don't stream on Twitch yet because I don't have enough viewership to get partnered there. But on YouTube chat, the chat just disappears, right? It's no longer recorded. So if you guys would like to chat or continue the discussion after the show, you can join my Discord server. The link is down below. There's an invite there, you click it. If you have a Discord account already, you're added to it. If you need an account, it's very easy to sign up for one. But it's got cool stuff there. There's a place to talk about city building, about Civilization 6, about upcoming games, a place for you guys to promo your own stuff. That's always good, right? Because as watchers of content, sometimes we become creators of content. And sharing that content is natural, but not always welcome. So I made a space for that. So, welcome to the stream. Doyle, Raymond, Sajukes, Let's Plays, our modern chat there. Leonard, Halim, Fred, Helix, Exo, Solaris. Welcome to the stream, a good number of you there. We are playing Oxygen Not Included. Let's have a quick look at the options menu. This is an alpha, but Klei Entertainment has a lot of experience in making games, so we'll see what there is. There is full screen. Are we at 720 right now? Because this is not what I set it to before. Let's just make sure it's 1080. Let me apply that. Oh, that looks much better. There we go. We are now at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Nice of that to already be there. UI scale. Fantastic. Look at that. I love having UI scale because it just makes things so much more convenient. Let's say, you know, you run at a 4K screen, but it's not that big of a screen. You can scale things up a bit. It's nice that this is here already. Anyway, audio, we got separate audio sliders. Fantastic. Controls, are these rebindable? They are rebindable. Let's reset that. So we got rebindable keys for all sorts of things. Pan up, pan down, pan left, pan right. So this is like a 2D thing. Side view, I think it works. Manage people, manage vitals, manage research. So these are JVRE. Okay. Dig, mop, clear, attack, prioritize, building, cancel. Okay, hopefully there's some sort of tutorial. Plans, I don't know what those are. Alpha 1, Alpha 2. What's Alpha 1, Alpha 2? I don't know what that means. Toggle pause is space. That's an important one. Toggle pause is space. We'll remember that. Root tool. Oh, there's a lot of controls. Good that they're all rebindable. Temperature units. Celsius, Kelvin, and Fahrenheit. fantastic. I, of course, work in Celsius. Kelvin, the universal temperature, the only one people can't really complain about because it's just accurate. Absolute 0 is 0. We'll work in Celsius because I work in Celsius, and if I put Fahrenheit, I have no idea what 40 Fahrenheit is. But I know what 40 Celsius is. It's hot. It's hot. Here in Malaysia, we average between 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. Credits, we don't need that. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and press new game. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's get this going. Generating world. So, what's your guys' experience with Klei Entertainment stuff? Don't Starve, basically. I'm not sure if they've done anything else, but you guys Don't Starve players? Or, have you heard of Oxygen Not Included? Well, now you have. By the way, anyone in chat wants to say something specifically to me, put @GamerZach, because then it highlights and I can see it. Also, join my Discord server. Anyway, assemble your crew to begin. So this is traits, amphibious, gastrophobia. Oh, this is a bit like Rimworld stuff, right? Okay. We get to rename them. Eugene, Stinky, Mystique. So, okay, let's just shuffle things a bit, see what's available. So we got athletics, cooking, digging, medicine, tinkering, strength, learning, creativity, construction. Amphibious moves as quickly underwater as they do online. I didn't expect underwater environments to be in this. Additional, decor expectation, stress response vomiter. Sometimes this Rosalind feels like she'd have to keel over to get people to notice her. Never invited to party. Dance moves are incredible. Mystique defies all labels. I see. Are these presets or are they actually randomized? I think they're presets, right? So if I go around, I should end up with Mystique again. Oh, there's a lot. I think I saw Mystique again. Yeah, okay. So they are... well, I guess I don't know what's good, so I'm just going to randomize until they have different things. I'm just going to look at attributes, and whatever else happens down here, I'm going to leave it to it. Tinkering, strength, construction. I'll take that guy. Ooh, Ruby, look at that. Uncultured yokel. This duplicant isn't the brightest star in the sky, cannot perform job research, but cooking, digging, can perform medicine though, interestingly enough. Learning, strength. Okay, you got learning, but you're a yokel. Let's get a different set here. Lenny. Ooh, look at this. We'll take Olive. Twinkle Toes. Light as a feather in the feet, athletics +7. Small bladder. Wow, okay. Bladder change +0.2%. That looks very useful though. And we'll look for someone interesting here. Vernon, Mystique. Gabrielle. Ooh, construction, creativity, learning, cooking. Okay. This looks like a well-rounded team. Now, names, of course. We can customize names. So, any one of you in chat right now, just say... Just say something. Let's say Oxygen if you want your name to be one of these things. The first 3 to get it, I will name these characters your name in chat. Just say Oxygen. I should make an episode of Don't Starve. I could. I do own Don't Starve. I haven't played it that much, but... Exo Solaris. You are that guy. We have... Dark and Chizad Kenobi. You 3 are the first. It's only fair. Dark and Chizad Kenobi. These are who you are. Exo Solaris, you are an interior decorator and a yokel. Good at cooking, construction, creativity, and learning. Your decor expectation is 5, and your stress response is destructive. You just mess stuff up. Dark, you are Twinkle Toes, light as a feather with a small bladder. Decor expectation 15. Jeez. Stress response vomiter. So you'll vomit if you're in an ugly room. And Shizad Kenobi, you are... Oh, they have rank. Level 5 artist, level 8 runner, level 2 miner. Shizad Kenobi, you are uncultured yokel. I'm sorry. Decor expectation minus 35. You are fine with horrible rooms. Yeah, decor values lower. Okay, so it's like The Sims a bit. Exosolaris are spoiled rotten, but at least they have great hair. Looking good. This Dark feels like there's an emotional wall between themselves and the world that their multi-tool just can't penetrate. I like how the descriptions are like gender-neutral sort of descriptions, because you never know what people are going for. This Shizad Kenobi asked the pressing question like, where can I get a leather jacket in space? Asking the important questions. Name your colony. The not-so-ultra train wreck. Outrageous cosmos. Grimy supernova. The planet. Well, let's find not so bustling dwelling, the messy space camp utopia, the not so space abyss, luxury burrow. I'm gonna call it the name of my Discord server, because that's sort of the theme today. Lights. This is a name that my wife came up with. I asked her, well, I told her about Zakism in the past, right? Because, you know, when picking a religion in Civ 6, you guys suggested Zakism. And I said, what should I call my Discord server? And, well, she said, oh, well, since you're playing on Zakism, why not call them the Zakalites? And she's usually right about these things, so I just went with it. She's usually very good with names, and there you go. If you would like to join the Zakalites Discord server, invite link down below. Embark! Let's get this started. That's enough setting up. Oh, I'm excited. I have no idea. I've never played this before. I haven't watched much gameplay. New hope, new hope. Alert! Your crew has awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be best to start digging. Begin. Interface. I think I'm covering a bit of the interface, but that's fine. What? I don't know what to do. Tip. Basic colony. Duplicants are generally self-motivated and do not need to be individually managed in order to perform tasks in the colony. You can select the dig tool and build menu in the lower left of the screen to begin planning job tasks. Once you have a few placed, the duplicants will automatically get to work for you. Basic controls. Use WAS to pan. Oh, that's fast. Mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. H will return to the printing pod. Your simulation can be sped up or slowed down by using the tab. Or space will pause. Okay, good. We remembered space. Okay. Base. Ladder. Tile. I have no idea what I'm doing. Where's the... Can we dig? So let's say we want to dig up to here. Can I do this? And if we want to build something. Vitals, overlays. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but we'll find out. Okay. Colony requires toilets. Okay. Where do we get toilets? Plumbing. Outhouse. We get materials from building things. We'll put an outhouse right there. Tip. Duplicant movement. Duplicants must have accessible paths to their job tasks in order to work. When placing tasks, keep in mind that duplicants can only climb obstacles 2 tiles high and are themselves 2 tiles tall. If you're unsure how to... click Show Navigation to view all areas within their reach. So if we select someone... Oh, wow, okay. Okay, that's Show Navigation. Okay, good, good. Can I individually control these guys? I don't think I can. Outhouse out of... Oh, we need to deliver dirt to the outhouse. This is a lot of information. Storage compactor. We need more raw materials. Where's that? G is for the dig command, right? We need to make a path here. I don't know if they can make that. Okay, but we're getting sand, we're getting all sorts of stuff here. Okay. The map is huge, yeah. And I expect it can actually be bigger than this. Oh yeah, the map is huge. And there's the underwater stuff. Okay, fantastic. So there's a raw metal, mineral, cultivatable soil, edible, seed, filtration medium, consumable ore. There's a lot of stuff here. Sweep, mop, deconstruct, cancel. Manual generator. So we can build a generator? What do we want? Storage, compactor, pneumatic, door, ladder. How does a... So ladder just goes straight up and down? Okay, so let's say I want to have this ladder doing that, so that they can get up there, and then we could just clear out a bit of space here. Okay, okay. It's working, it's working. Plumbing. So what else? Colony requires a source of food. Ration box. Stores microbe musher. Produces low quality food for duplicants using common ingredients. Okay, we need to have a food thing going, so I'm just gonna place it down there. Awaiting material delivery, copper ore. Do we have copper ore? I assume we do. Build a research station. Daily reports. Okay, vitals. They're not stressed. Eat until full. Okay. Manage jobs. Okay, this is very Rimworld. I see. Okay, they're tired. Oh, we've exhausted them. Dirty hands, holding breath. The duplicant cannot breathe in the current location. That's not good. How do we... Becomes idle when room enters maximum air pressure. We definitely need... No fabrications queued, no wire connected. We need... Okay, we need electricity to the microbe musher. Okay, okay. Tip, fetching water. Duplicants will seek out and collect water and other liquids up to 2 tiles away and deliver it to buildings. Okay, so... We need to dig down to the water, I guess? Is this room... Oh, that's a vacuum, unbreathable. This is barely breathable. So as we open up to new areas, the oxygen is not included. I get it now. I get it. We need to get power. We need to have, I suppose... How do we connect this up? Like that? I guess? And we need to get the microbe musher and the algae deoxidizer, I guess? So this room is barely breathable. I assume... Oh, it's a nice temperature. 18.9 degrees Celsius. Comfy, comfy. Nice working temperature. What is that? Contaminated water. Ah, I did not realize. How do I... Can I... How do I cancel dig? So we gotta avoid that contaminated water. And microbe musher. Lice loaf mush bar? Fabricate. Let's get a bunch of mush bars. Insufficient resources water. Insufficient resources algae. How do we get this stuff? Okay, we need to get water, so we have to dig down, I guess. Can I dig down to here? Okay, okay. Build a research lab ASAP. It's under the station tab? Stations. Research station. I can go over there, I guess. Actually, no. Cancel build. It needs power. Stations. Research station. And power. Electrical wire. And I think they are stuck a little bit. Alright, get a ladder up there. So we can get water here. How do we... Oh, they do automatically take water. And they'll get that. So how do we get algae? I guess that might be a resource we don't have? Is it from... It's not from contaminated water. They can get to there. Oh, everyone's asleep. Okay. Alright. Everyone's asleep. That's fine. The green stuff is algae. As in what? The contaminated water? Disease-infested water not fit for consumption. Properties mixture liquid. What green stuff are we talking about? Mealwood seed. Breathable gas. Buried muckroot. Oh, there's so much stuff here. Under the spawner. Missing foundation. Oh, damn. Can I deconstruct... What is this? Ration box. How do I... Can I... replace that? I'm gonna have to dig that. That should work, I think. Okay, everyone's awake again. Insufficient oxygen generation, insufficient resources, crucial materials are unavailable beyond reach. Algae deoxidizer. Yeah, we do not have algae. Oh, this is emitting oxygen. Oh, I see. Oh, this is algae. Oh, I see. Ah, thank you. Exosolaris. Exosolaris. Thank you for pointing that out. So this green stuff here, you said green stuff, it was nighttime, everything looked very blue. Okay, so they can make it through here now. Okay, so there's water, there's algae. So we got to dig the algae, I guess. Our ration box is getting a little low. We do have a research station. Research. Here's the tech tree. Farming tech. Algae terrarium. Recycles carbon dioxide. Small amount of gains minor efficiency boost in direct light. Compost. Breaks down contaminated dirt into fertilizer. Houses a single plant. Gas piping. Liquid piping. Power regulation. Battery power switch wire bridge. Interior decor. I think farming tech is the right one to go for, right? I'm assuming the tech tree will get much bigger as time goes along. Okay, so this is very Rimworld plus Don't Starve plus The Sims. So far, that's what I'm feeling from this so far. Is this outhouse still okay? 13 visits remaining. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Dark voted the interior decor cap. I think we gotta eat before we make the room nice. So we're now gonna go ahead and dig up this stuff, which should give us the algae, which is now... putting that in, and that means this is now making oxygen breathable. Oh, fantastic. Your colony has produced 5.4 kg of oxygen today. Your duplicants have consumed 5.8 kg of oxygen today. Okay. Idle. Dark. You are being idle. Can you Novice research. Unlocks rudimentary technology. Fabricate. Oh, I didn't actually start researching anything, I think. So, are we... How much oxygen are we... We've raised the temperature oh, the temperature is going up. It's at 20... 26? 28? Oh, it's getting a little hot. I'd like to keep it below 30 for comfort's sake. So... This is... The air is breathable, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine. So we unlock this cavern, but this cavern has oxalite, which allows more breathable water. Is this oxalite? So this is all oxalite here. Okay, okay. So what we can do is we can... Is this breathable gas? Oh, that's fertilizer. We can just dig this and link these two sections together. Okay. I'm not sure if this contaminated water is making the... Oh, it does make the air unbreathable, I think. That's not so good. Sand is filtration medium. Wow, okay. Is this free to play? No, it is not free to play. You gotta buy it. But it's currently in alpha and it's cheaper now. So it still says we have insufficient oxygen generation. Algae terrarium recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen, gains minor efficiency under direct light. Where do we get direct light from? This is all contaminated water? Igneous rock? I don't know how we get direct light. But I guess we build a second one of these. Which requires an electrical wire as well. Okay. So we just need to produce a little bit more oxygen. Shizad Kenobi's going over there getting a bit more algae. Okay, fantastic. I like how there is an AI and they actually do things. Work pending. So someone should be researching, as long as there's not enough... Yeah, okay. Dark, you're researching. Oh, are we short on power? I think we have to... What are we currently storing? Stores a small amount of food. So we don't have enough power to go around. Insufficient resources, okay, no problem. Research is continuing. We need to get this novice research going. Unlocks rudimentary technology. Ingredients, 100 kilos of dirt. So how do we start researching this? Do we have to get through the novice research first? So our characters are called Duplicants. So they're clones, I guess? This is called a printing pod. Oh, next Duplicant. So we're gonna get a new character soon. Well, I say soon, in 10 minutes. Okay, it's not soon. We'll get a new character in 10 minutes. Idle. Why are you idle? Why do we... No fabrications queued. Oh, did we finish... We finished something? Oh, that counts as 1 out of 20. Wow, okay. We gotta keep that going then. Now we made a bunch of mush bars, but I don't know how much we technically made. How do we see how many mush bars? I guess we just look at... We're currently storing 24 kilos of food. That should be enough, right? We gotta keep this going. Up to 20, wow, okay. Idle, lice loaf, meal lice, dirt, bottled water. Yeah, just get some mush bars going. Are we... Yeah, you gotta get more algae in there. The air is still breathable. Oh, look at that. That's a bit glitched out. Let's clean that up a little bit. So, what is that? Mealwood seed. I would like to get that, but I'd have to drain out this area. I mean, I could slowly... No, I mean... I don't know if you could do this. Can you... I don't want to send someone to drown, but let's find out. Can you dig that? I want to find out if someone can go dig that. Buried muckroot ready for harvest. So we can harvest this? Harvest that muckroot. Alright. So things looking to be going okay. And everyone just falls asleep at the exact same time. No problem. We can speed it up to the next day then. Okay. Keep a nice food. Keep the food at 2 bars and it'll be okay. B. Hendrix says there's no buy button on Steam. Yeah, there's a different page. Look for Oxygen Not Included Alpha. Look for Oxygen Not Included Alpha, and that should lead you to a different Steam page. Or at least the forum post where Klei Entertainment was linking to this. You can buy it, but there's I don't know why there's 2 different Steam pages. And Exosolaris says they don't drown. Okay, fantastic. We'll find out if we can start digging down to here. How do I want to do this? I guess we will dig... How can we do this? So we'll have a sort of stair mechanic here. We'll just go all the way there. Now what is this stuff? There's mealwood. Harvest remaining 3. That's mealwood. Lots more muck roots. Contaminated oxygen. Obsidian. Okay. Okay, it's looking good. Are we still... Research station. We're at 3 out of 20. What happened to my... Oh, there we go. Yep, we just gotta keep that going. Food, I still think we have enough food. So we don't have enough power to run all of these things at once, I think. I think if we're... Yeah, let's cancel some of this, because fabricating mush bars actually takes up electricity. Let's see, power switch, wire bridge, battery, tiny battery. Stores a bit of runoff power generators but loses charge over time. Can we just drop a battery down? We'll see how a battery works. Oh, overlays. Oxygen overlay. Power grid overlay. Temperature overlay. Oh, so things do start heating up where there's activity. Light overlay. This produces light. Okay, liquid plumbing overlay. Gas plumbing overlay. Decor overlay. Oh, this area is horrible. Okay. Priority overlay. Reports. Vitals. A duplicant will have a nervous breakdown at 100% stress. Okay. So overall, things seem to be... It still says we're not producing enough oxygen, but I think we are. So there's a tiny battery. So it's storing power. So if there's any runoff power, it'll go into the battery, which then helps keep all these things running, right? Okay, looks good. Are you just tired? Or is the battery full? Oh, I guess the battery's full. Everything's running at efficiency. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, now we can get all these things running. A battery is surprisingly good. Okay. Medicine. There's a medical cot. Stations. We have a supercomputer, which requires 400 copper ore to conduct intermediary research, unlock new technologies. We need to make more space here. Furniture. Cot, massage table, floor lamp, decor, flower vase. Tasteful memorial. Have yourself a flower vase. Let's bring that up a bit. Plumbing. Is that outhouse 7 visits remaining? We should be okay. Food. Oh, look at that. Charging up the battery is so much better than trying to charge all of this stuff. Pneumatic door, storage compactor, stores the resources of your choosing. Okay, we gotta start making more space for ourselves, I think. I put this dig command, but I'm not sure how to... Oh, it's unreachable. Right. Could you dig down like that? No, that's also unreachable? Oh, can they just not jump down here? Oh, they... This whole area was unreachable just because of this. I thought they couldn't go through the water. My bad. My bad. Can never have enough batteries. Try keep a lot of machines in one place. Yeah, so everything's... flower vase, no seeds selected. Oh, and also I told them to go harvest that. They can't reach it, I think. Oh, we're getting someone new. New duplicant available. Choose a duplicant. Hey, we got a new one. Howard Stacy or Nisbet. Alright, people, type oxygen. The first one to type oxygen gets a name. We could get a jack of all trades, +5 learning, +2 strength, medicine, athletics. Iron gut, quick learner, naturally robust, amphibious, narcoleptic. Ooh. I guess we could do... Riboto, you got it. You got it, Riboto. Who do I want to pick? A level 1 architect, level 5 scientist, a level 7 runner. Someone who's just iron gut, narcoleptic, decor expectation. This person is sort of well-rounded. I'm gonna go with Howard, which is gonna be Riboto. Riboto, you are a level 1 architect, you are amphibious and narcoleptic. You don't expect much out of the room, but your stress response is destructive. This Riboto can control a room with his exceptionally loud sneezes. That's you, Riboto. Print. Riboto, welcome to the team. Next duplicant in 1,800 seconds. Divided by 60 for minutes, I don't know how much that is. Someone do the math for me. Riboto's out at work. So Dark can... Oh, so oxygen starts to go down when they're underwater. They actually have to hold their breath. Right, I see. So I guess you'll just keep digging until it gets through. What is this weird breathable gas? It's kind of... has this weird blue effect here. insufficient resources for this. Oh, we need more algae. There we go, we'll get that going. You guys are digging down this way. We're gonna clear out this water. How do we take this mealwood seed? Clean water suitable for consumption. Properties liquid. Oh, that's all just liquid. Do we... How do I collect? Sweep. Move this object into storage. Yes, that's what we want. Someone go get that. Oh, can they not? Is it unreachable? I think it's unreachable. We gotta build something. Base ladder. Okay, that will make it reachable. Ah, now we got 4 people. We gotta keep fabricating research. I forgot about that. And we're about to get into this vacuum, which is might not be good for our oxygen. We'll find out what happens when we break into a vacuum, though. I do want to know. I have coal now? Oh, did I dig into coal? Coal. We have coal. Okay, what? Skill increase. What happened? Chizad Kenobi, you've leveled up. Level 2 miner. This duplicant would appreciate a shower. Going to generate power. Chizad Kenobi, you're 30 kilos. Riboto, you're sort of getting a bit lost there. What is the problem with this? Do we have nowhere to store it? Base. Storage compactor. Riboto, what are you doing? Riboto's glitched out. Riboto. Riboto, are you about to die? Riboto, newest member of the team, you might have glitched out. This is an alpha, and I think you've glitched out. You don't know which way to run. Riboto, do something. No, you're out of oxygen. Riboto. Riboto, I'm sorry, but your pathfinding completely glitched out and you're dead. Dead by suffocation with dirty hands. In water liquid. You literally ran in a circle until you died underwater. Well, we're back to 3 members, the original Dark, Chizad Kenobi, and Exo Solaris. Unfortunate. Never mind. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Research station. We need more of that stuff. How's our research going? We're halfway to farming tech. Research takes so long. I'm not exactly sure what we're meant to be doing. Storage not allocated. Organic seed. I want to go grab these things. I don't know what to do with Riboto's body. Can we sweep Riboto's body? No. Can we mop? Are you considered a mess? No. Can we deconstruct you? Oh, we can. We can mop tool. Is that on the water or is it on... Oh, it's not... No, okay. That's on the water, not on Riboto. Create a bed for them under furniture. Ah, yes, that would actually be good. Can we... We need 3 beds. Good idea, Leonard Halim. Can we eat him? How Rimworld is this? Can we eat him? You're slowly losing calories, Riboto. Well, I guess Riboto is just gonna stay there. I really wanted to dig down to the bottom of this to see what happens. I guess everyone's sort of busy now. Duplicants have died. Riboto suffered. Yeah, I know that. Okay, never mind. Skill increase. Meanwhile, Dark, you have leveled up to a level 8 runner. You are mourning. Oh. Grieving a loss of a friend. That means stress is going up a little bit. Though overall, the three of you, Exo, Solaris, Dark, and Shizad Kenobi, you guys aren't too bothered that you lost Riboto. I guess, Riboto, you're just so new. You're the new guy showed up and just sort of died, I guess. No, how do I cancel that? Cancel that. Let's deconstruct that. I think this is actually messing up the pathfinding, right? These staircases. No, deconstruct these, I think. Right, I think the ladders were actually messing up things. Hopefully that fixes it, I guess. Hopefully. Never mind. Oh, the battery does so much. So we have a storage container. But I don't know... We can... How about this? Where's our pot? Briar seed. Plant. No, we can't. I mean, I collected a seed, right? Where does it show what we've stored? I picked up that seed, but I don't know how to do it. What I can do with it, rather. Maybe it's just for cultivation and not for things. Requires farming tech research, okay. Oh, there we go. Water is flowing out. Does it all flow all the way down? How's the physics on this? I mean, it looks weird, but is this gonna clear out? And we've also opened up to a vacuum, which is unbreathable. I'm not sure if, like, the oxygen here will flow into there once the water's flowed in. We'll find out. Next duplicant's coming in 1,200 seconds, though. No fab... Keep that going. Our food levels are actually fine. Okay. Dupes need 2 open tiles to be able to walk or climb. Yeah, I mean... There's no... I mean, they were going up and down here, no problem. I mean, they just dug all this, so this is obviously fine. But Riboto just got stuck here for some reason. Everyone else was okay. So this is still a vacuum. The water has flown down. Where does the vacuum become breathable? Here. I don't know. So this is now carbon dioxide unbreathable. Vacuum unbreathable. Is this carbon dioxide because of Riboto? Riboto, are you making this air unbreathable? I'm really not too sure. No seeds. Where do we get a briar seed from? Do we have to harvest a briar or something? Mealwood, berry, bristle briar. Okay, so we can start digging down to these things. What is this? Breathable gas? Yeah. This is oxalite. It still says insufficient oxygen generation, but the air's still fine. Unless we are slowly losing oxygen. Let's just try solve that anyway. We'll put a third one down. Novice research. Research complete. Yes. Farming technology was unlocked through the power of science. New buildings, algae terrarium, compost, planter box. Fantastic. So we got that. So we can go to fine dining, gas piping, liquid piping, liquid pump, liquid vent, liquid pipe, power regulation, interior decor, pressure management, temperature modulation. I guess we'll go for gas piping next. And just keep that going. But that means we now get an algae terrarium, which does better under light, right? Recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. Okay. We also get a planter box. Houses a single plant which periodically produces food or medicine, which we can go ahead and just stick there, I guess, next to the outhouse. Compost. Breaks contaminated dirt down into fertilizer. Okay. Medical cot. Supercomputer. We can go ahead and build a supercomputer. Can you fit it, like, right there? Let's go ahead and put that there. A floor lamp to actually light things up. Oh, cool. Let's put a floor lamp over there. We're just gonna go ahead and build some stuff. I'm not sure if this counts as light for that stuff, but I'm assuming we do need an electrical wire going up to there. We'll go ahead and build all these things. We might need to dig. Can we not dig that out? We'll find out. We are digging down into here. Mealwood seed. Muckroot. Oh, there's stuff here. And is it nighttime? It's nighttime. They got beds today. Exosolaris, Dark, and Shizad Kenobi. Look at that. You're all in your beds. We can speed things up. Ah, it's going well. You can loop the fabricate by using the... Ah, that's a good point. We can just make this infinitely. That's a good idea. Thank you, Leonard Halim. Is this really Don't Starve, or is it just a new Klei game? It is just... It's a new game. It's a new game entirely. It is not Don't Starve at all. It is just like Don't Starve mixed with Rimworld, mixed with The Sims, I guess. It's sort of Sims-like. I mentioned Sims, but really, it's all, it's basically Don't Starve plus Rimworld, right? Basically. Alright, so things are starting to look good. We got our algae terrarium, we got a planter box, we can plant a mealwood seed. Go ahead and plant that there. We need to get a briar seed for that. I'm not sure if we can... I think we gotta dig this up first, right? Can we clear this room? We could also just make this a slightly nicer hallway. I mean, it still says insufficient oxygen generation. We've got max gas pressure. Oh. Higher gas pressure means it starts upping the temperature, right? We gotta be careful about that. I mean, this is making breathable gas. These three are making breathable gas. It still says insufficient oxygen generation. Why? How much of this do we need? Oh, are you gonna go... Where are you going? Have we already... Does it automatically plant the mealwood? A nutritious, hardy plant, well suited for domestication. It produces an edible grain that is suspiciously capable of movement. That's a weird thing for a seed to do. Meanwhile, the outhouse has one visit remaining, which means we're gonna need to build another one. let's just place it over there. Good, good. So this outhouse is now out of order, requires emptying. Oh, so we don't need to build a second one? Can we reuse the first one? I guess we can. Exosolaris, thank you for cleaning out the outhouse. Don't dig oxalite. We're not supposed... Don't... Why? What happens when you dig oxalite? Doesn't look like they want to dig much further down anyway. How can we... Now, can we dig that? Cancel that so that we can build a ladder there. Gotta dig that first, I think. I want to get to these plants. Bristlebriar, buried muckroot, mealwood, bristle blossom. Harvest remaining 5. Stifled, overheated. Okay. Can we get down to this? I'm not sure. Can we just store everything in there? That's fine. Is the outhouse now fixed? Awaiting material delivery, dirt 200 kilos. Do we not have dirt? Also, we gotta sweep that. That's actually affecting... how do we... Is there a place where we can throw things away? Storage compactor. What is this? Entombed. Wait, what's going on? These buildings are entombed and need to be dug out. Ration box. Why did that happen? Things reaching a point where stuff starts to fall apart. I'm not sure. Also, I think we gotta build some mush bars. And I'm not sure, can we not dig this stuff up? I wanted to build a supercomputer, but there's no real place to put it unless we dig up more space. Can I clear all this up? Oh, you really need more people. Why did you have to die, Riboto? It's unfortunate. The oxalite also gets depleted. So the oxalite depleted and it became a rock that fell down. Is that what happened? I guess that's what it means by insufficient oxygen generation. Although we're not producing enough, the oxalite is sort of compensating, I guess. Sweep up all that stuff. Everyone's really busy. How do we prioritize? Can we prioritize digging? Prioritize. Oh, okay. So we can, number 1, prioritize that. Okay. Can we just get all this done? So, okay, I've assigned priority. But is one... Oh, 1 is the lowest. Damn it. I should have seen... that means I just have to do this. So, the things I want done, I just set them to priority 6. And that will get them done, I'm assuming. Or I could just set them to priority 9. Like... Okay, there we go. Okay, priorities are important. Number 1 is the lowest, number 9 is the highest. That was slightly confusing. There we go. Now we can dig this stuff out so that we can actually... what did I want to put? I wanted to put a supercomputer right here. Okay. Oh, we finally get to harvest that thing. So if you don't prioritize things, they just sort of get stuck in their own sort of cycles of stuff. So we've harvested that thing. What is it? A muckroot. Okay, so now we can build a supercomputer at the back here. And we can go ahead and prioritize that to 9. We are gonna dig through here. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright. You all get to bed. Now, how long? 400 seconds. Look out for contamination next to the computer. Contaminated water. Yeah, we gotta be careful about that. So this is all contaminated water here. This is all contaminated water here. So we're sort of trapped in. Right? On the left side, there's no way we could break through. Oh, there's things here. What is that? Morb? What's a morb? So there are monsters. Good to know there are monsters out there. What happened here? Does this collapse? We don't need to dig that one. Oh, sand does actually fall. Would you look at that? So prioritize. I want to get all of this done. How is our research? Oh, we've almost got gas piping as well. Fantastic. I mean, our oxygen's still fine. Is it slowly going down or is it going up? I mean, it's always around 1,600. So I think as long as it doesn't go too far below. Like down here is like 600? Is this still a vacuum? I don't know if this vacuum means that air is actually leaking out. Do I need to seal this off by doing that? I'm doing that. Prioritize. We need to get these things going. And we have a supercomputer. Okay. What can we do with a supercomputer? Need to connect it with a wire. Power. Electrical wire. Prioritize. 9. Get that built. Alright, we got a ladder down to here, which has more breathable gas and more oxalite, which is fantastic. This is starting to get filled up with stuff. Is this still... I'm not sure what the status of our planted plant here. The mealwood. Harvest remaining 3, growing 22%. Needs growth progress. It'll reach maturity in approximately 3.8 cycles, change per cycle 20%, so it's 20% a day it grows, I think. You can click on the reports on the upper right to see how much oxygen you produce and consume. Oxygen generation, removed net. So I don't know if that's being consumed. Oh. Oh, there's a morb. An agile, disease-ridden invertebrate that is attracted to the decomposing carcasses of deceased organisms. We have a morb down here, Roboto. I'm sorry, Roboto, you're being eaten by a morb. Rotten. Right. How do we... That's liquid messes. I don't know how we get rid of Roboto. I don't know how we get rid of... What is going on? Oh, damn. That's not good. Base, tile. Can we... we gotta... I think this slowly breaks down. Prioritize. 9. Get that going. Let's not do that. Let's just... okay, so it seems like contaminated water slowly breaks through stuff. Come on, build it. Let's go. The bottom one. Did that stop the flow? Things are starting to fall apart. And everything is covered in contaminated water. I didn't know, and it's still flowing. Does it just flow really slowly or what? Everyone's gonna get sick, right? Well, we're getting a new duplicant in 30 seconds, so that's good. Everyone type oxygen. Let's see who gets the name. First one to type oxygen gets the name. I don't know how we... Do we mop liquid messes? We just mop all this? Do we mop like that? I guess? Milan Veldman, you get the name. Congratulations. Oh wait, no, available Snowman 1219. You're first. Available Snowman 1219. Let's choose a duplicant. Tinkering, cooking, creativity, tinkering, creativity. Level 7 chef, level 6 technician. Artist. I think we could always do with a technician, Sadie. So, available snowman. Oh, available snowman 1219. Congratulations, you are a level 6 technician. You are an interior decorator with a small bladder. You expect a medium nice room. Your stress response is you vomit on things. This available Snowman 1219 never clips her fingernails. The unchecked growth is starting to get a little unsettling. Available Snowman. You gotta take care of your nails. It's important. Especially when you're living in this rocky and dirty environment. You gotta clip your nails. Just gotta do that. Print. Available Snowman, welcome to the team. Hopefully you don't end up like Roboto down there. Okay, we can sweep up the muck. I don't know, is that monster gonna attack us? I mean, it's just sort of a diseased thing, right? This morb. Okay, we cleaned up the contamination. I'm worried it's gonna break through there. I'm not sure if it will, but it might. Open research. Oh, did we... How do we do this? Power regulation. Liquid piping. I guess we'll... Oh, so we can use the two computers Why are there... Oh, intermediate research is required to unlock intermediate technologies, so that means we can put it there, right? And we can set that to infinite. So once we get to the second tier, the blue research is actually half the time. So the novice research is required for the first tier stuff, and then once we get the first tier stuff down, we can actually start the intermediary research. Okay. Makes sense. Why are you guys still cleaning? Oh, they were mopping up the water. Okay. Okay. I set them to mop up the water. They were gonna mop up this entire pool of water. Okay. Admirable effort, but I don't think you can do that. Alright, and I think we can just speed things along at this point. Because I think it's just all sort of going along. We got some idle people. I mean, we could set people to just start digging into things, I guess. What is this stuff? Absolite. There's hydrogen. But yeah, I think that's been a good look at oxygen not included. Riboto, you're starting to attract a lot of things. Oh, we've only got 3 beds. Sorry, where are you? Available snowman? Oh, there you are. Sorry, available snowman, you don't get a bed. I forgot to build one for you. But anyway, I think that's a good look at oxygen not included. You can see basically how far things will go. If you actually research things all the way to the end, you're going to get quite a few hours out of the game at this point. But I think from here on out, you get the picture, right? Research memorial under decor. So basically to get rid of the body, we need to get... Actually, can't we build a memorial? Tasteful memorial. Reduces the spread of disease and stress caused by dead duplicants. Living duplicants will automatically place an unburied corpse inside. So, can we bury Riboto? Like right there? And prioritize that? Because Riboto, you're what's the current priority of things? Now let's deprioritize these things. Okay. I'd like to close out on burying Riboto here. Let's see if we can actually bury Riboto. Because these things they're taking over the base down here. Can you guys... We're on the max speed here. What is this? Toggle red alert. Your duplicants will enter a state of emergency. Ignore their basic needs to work. Toggle red alert. Get to work. Let's bury Riboto. We're just gonna torture our peoples to get Riboto down. It's red alert. There's a dead body in our basement. It's attracting monsters, and we like this whole area is getting contaminated oxygen. He's starting to stink up the place. It's a red alert. Come on, put yourself in there. Red alert's over. Riboto. Tasteful memorial. Rip Riboto. Very toxic, slightly toxic, barely breathable. And I think that's gonna clean stuff up. Good, good. All right, and that was, well, this is oxygen not included. It just went into alpha. I think it's pretty good. Considering this is what they say, not very developed, it's pretty good. Still quite a lot of content already. You can go check it out. You can look up Oxygen Not Included Alpha. I will be linking in the description. And as usual, as I mentioned earlier, this is a Gamer Encounters. Vote on the eye icon in the top right corner to vote on what you think of Oxygen Not Included so far. Also, join my Discord server. Invite link in the description down below. And that's gonna be it for today. Vladimir Ryu says, I'm feeling a Rimworld Don't Starve vibe. Exactly. It's Rimworld Don't Starve. That's what I'm getting. Thank you so much for joining. This is going to be the end of the stream. We're on the end of Cycle 7 here. Only one death, and it was a glitch. It was a pathfinding glitch. But bugs are meant to happen in an alpha. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for joining. Chizad Kenobi, Dark Exo Solaris, available Snowman, don't know where you've gone now, and Riboto, thank you for joining the team. This has been Oxygen Not Included. My name has been Gamerzak, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!